Hi everyone, welcome to day 1 of the 12 days of yoga. How was your Christmas? I hope you all had a great day, no matter how you celebrated. If your family is like mine, food is an important part of the celebration, and with so many goodies, it's easy to go a little overboard. So today's session is about relieving that feeling of fullness. The session contains standing, kneeling and floor poses, most of which can also be performed from a chair. So grab any cushions or blankets you need for padding and support. And if you're using a chair, ensure that it's sturdy and you have a blanket or footrest to place your feet on if they don't reach the ground. Start by kneeling on your mat or sitting in the chair. If kneeling hurts your knees, try placing a cushion or blanket between your calves and thighs, or roll up a blanket and straddle it. If you're seated in a chair, sit with your feet about hip width apart. Place your hands in your lap with the palms face up, right hand on top of left, and gently close the eyes. Let the tailbone extend down towards the earth. Place each vertebra on top of the next, letting the spine settle into its natural curves. Just roll those shoulders up and back. Bring the attention to the neck. Just allow the chin to come a little towards the chest, letting the neck be long. And then feel the crown of the head extending up towards the sky. Take time to scan through your body, noticing any areas that you might need to take care of as you're practicing today. And also reflect on how you feel energetically. Are you a bit tired? Or do you want something more dynamic or stronger? Remember to adjust your practice as needed to ensure that today's session is perfect for you. Become aware of your surroundings. Open your eyes and prepare to move. Interlock your fingers in front of you. You breathe in, push the hands to the sky, palms facing up, lifting the chest, looking up. And as you breathe out, just gently lower the hands back to the lap. So if raising the arms is not good for you, you can always bring the hands behind the head, or you can leave them by the side. So again, inhale, push the hands to the sky, looking up, opening the chest, and as you exhale, bring the hands back down into the lap. So if you're comfortable with this move, stay here. If you'd like something a little more dynamic, on your next inhalation, raise the arms, come up onto the knees if you're kneeling, or stand up if you're seated. Squeeze the buttocks, protect the lower back, and push the hips forward. And as you exhale, gently coming back into the chair or to kneeling. Continue that with your breath. Inhaling, coming up, lifting up and stretching, opening up the chest. Exhaling, coming back down. Do one more round, and then when you finish, just coming back to your kneeling or seated position, hands resting in the lap. Interlock your fingers in front of you again. And you'll notice that you'll naturally interlock your fingers a particular way with one thumb on top. So move all those fingers so that the other thumb is on top. So it will feel a little bit uncomfortable. We're going to be raising the arms up again. So if that isn't comfortable for you, just interlock the hands behind the head or keep them by your side. So as you breathe in, raise your arms in front, palms up towards the sky. And on an exhalation, bend towards the left. Breathing in, come back to center. And then on your exhalation, coming over to the right. Inhaling back to center. And just continuing that with your breath. Imagine you're against a wall. So you're not rolling forward as you go from side to side. Think about lengthening through the sides rather than bending. Do one more on each side, making sure that you're balanced. And then gently lower the hands back down into the lap. Slowly come to standing. Make sure that you have enough room to take your arms out to the side and out in front and behind you. Stand with the feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. If it's comfortable for you, raise the arms out to the side, up to shoulder height, and have the palms face down. Inhale, and on the exhalation, twist to the left, bringing your right hand to your left shoulder, your left hand wrapped behind your back, and looking over your left shoulder. Taking a couple of breaths here. And on an inhalation, coming back to center. And on the exhalation, twisting to the right. Left hand on the right shoulder, right hand behind, looking over the right shoulder. And on an inhalation, coming back to center. And now gently twisting from side to side, lightly and loosely. Doing one more on each side. Slowing the movement. Coming back to center. Standing with the feet hip width apart. Arms relaxed by the side, eyes closed or gently looking down. Open the eyes. Come down onto the floor, laying on your back, or come back into the chair. If you're laying on the floor, interlock your fingers and place your hands behind the head. Bend the knees and have the feet about mat width apart. If you can, try to line the outer edges of your feet with the edges of the mat. If you're seated, sit with the legs wide, feet flat on the floor, and the hands gently resting on the thighs. Place the right hand on the outside of the left thigh, the left hand behind your back, and lengthen up through the spine. Breathe in. On the exhalation, If you're on the floor, drop the left knee into the centre, coming onto the inner edge of the left foot. Drop the right knee out to the right, coming onto the right edge of the right foot. Keep the upper body as relaxed as possible. There should be little movement in the upper body. If you're seated, bring the left knee into the centre and turn your body to the left. Push your right hand on the outside of your thigh to increase the twist, if that's comfortable for you. Inhale, come back to centre. Swap the hands over if you're seated. And then on the exhalation, twist to the other side. So if you're on the floor, you're dropping the right knee into the centre, the left knee out to the side. If you're seated, you're turning to the right, dropping the right knee into the centre. Inhaling, coming back to centre. And continue to move from side to side with your breath. Inhaling to centre. Exhaling as you drop the knee into the centre. And when your left knee next comes to centre, just hold that twist. If you'd like a slightly stronger twist or stretch, then for those on the floor, place your right foot on top of your left knee. If you're seated, you can wholly or partially cross the right leg over the left leg. Bring the right leg back down to the ground. Gently come back to centre. And then on your next exhalation, drop the right knee into the centre and hold the twist. Again, if you'd like a slightly stronger stretch, place the left foot on the right knee or cross the left leg over the right. On your next inhalation, gently place that left foot back on the floor. Come back to centre. And if you're on the floor, extending the legs, releasing the hands, coming back into Shavasana. If you're seated, just bringing the feet so they're hip width apart, placing the hands back into the lap or on the knees or thighs. If you're on the floor, squeeze the legs and the feet together. Push out through the heels so you're bracing through the back of the legs and the back. If you need more support for your lower back, then bend the knees and place the feet flat on the floor. If you're seated, Ensure that both feet are flat on the floor. Inhale and draw the right knee into the chest. And if you can, hug it towards the body. On your next exhalation, just lower the leg. Breathing in, bring the left knee in towards the chest. And again, if it's comfortable, hug it towards the body. On your next exhalation, lower the leg. Continue moving with your own breath. Inhale, bring a leg in towards the chest. Exhale, lowering the leg. Now, if you want something slightly stronger, and you have no problems with your neck, on your next inhalation, bring the knee into the chest and curl your nose towards the knee. Exhale, uncurl, lower the leg. So inhaling, drawing the knee towards the chest and bringing the nose towards the knee. Exhale, lowering the leg. And for those on the floor who want something a bit stronger still, bring both knees into the chest. Do a couple more rounds, ensuring that you're balanced on both sides. And then come back to a rest position, laying on your back or seated in the chair. Close your eyes. And just feel your body relaxing into the floor and into the chair. Notice the changes in your body and in your mind. As you breathe in, feel the body expanding, and on the exhalation, just let everything soften and let go. And take 5 deep breaths. Inhaling, feel that expansion. Exhale, soften and let go. You can choose to remain here for a little bit longer. Or, if you are ready to, just gently start to bring movement back to your body. Release your position. Open your eyes. And prepare to move on with the rest of your day. Om Shanti.